On the throttle they come. 25 laps for the late models is underway. Mike Becker gets the jump. Randy Clark, and look at Kyle Casper slide in down low.
Kyle Casper and Jerry DeGasperi with 2 spots starting right at the front of the field, and you know they're going to be players before this thing is over. But don't count out Jeremy Lilly in the number 3. He ran very little practice today. Didn't want very much practice today, even though he's running on all tires. I think you're going to see him inside the top 5 all night.
Down to the inside goes Lilly as he works his way up on the board into the number 4 spot. Duck back to 5th behind them. John Dumas fighting that number 40. He slid up the racetrack the last time. Oh, the 20 of Matt Bro slides up against the outside wall with that right rail. Doesn't look like he did much damage as he's able to continue to motor on.
Pressure from behind, and that is the number 7 of Kyle Casper. You look in that car this week as he's battling to the inside of Mike Becker, and if he doesn't get by Becker, it's going to be DeGasperi because Jerry's flying in that outside groove.
Casper down low, trying to get a run on the inside, but DeGasperi winding it up on the outside again. Casper down low, trying to find some room, gets a little bit of a squeeze. Becker shuts the door. Here comes DeGasperi on the outside.
Jerry's in that outside lane. He's going to go to the high side of Mike Becker to try and take over the lead. Becker's trying to protect the bottom and the top of the racetrack at the same time, and he is putting up a fight as we've reached lap number 6, but those 2 cars are very, very fast.
Off of turn number 4, down to the bottom goes Casper one more time, but is not able to get the run. Meanwhile, Jerry DeGasperi winding it up on the outside of Mike Becker. Becker making that C&M Auto and Towing Chevy-bodied machine tight and wide at the top of the field.
1 career win for Mike Becker, and that was a good 11 years ago in that double zone machine. He took some seasons off, came back to racing. He's been close many times. Now he's in a 3-wide battle for the lead.
Casper down low, the blue number 7 getting the run to the inside. Becker shuts the doors, crosses across, 3 wide. Becker gets into DeGasperi, and Jerry goes around. Mike Becker gets into the 71 with the 3 of Jeremy Lilly on the outside as we get ready off of turn number 4. Josh Venata looks them over. Green flag is out. We're back underway.
So at lap number 9, Kyle Casper at all trouble. Mike Tascherel going around in the number 33. Looks like he just didn't come up to speed. Contact from Becker there, but I think Tascherel was having a problem. He goes to the tail end of the field. Ray Lovelace going to the pits in his late model debut as well. Meanwhile, at the head of the class, it's Kyle Casper and Jeremy Lilly.
4 cars dogfighting it at the top of the field. John Dumas with a good run up to 5th. Dickerman now sits 6th as James Lawrence is off the pace in the Somerset Credit Union, number 28.
John Dumas started in 10th position in this race, has worked his way up into 5th spot in just his 2nd start of the season. Lawrence, meanwhile, is going to pull pit side. That 28 car is done for the night.
Kevin Casper moving up Randy Clark, trying to get himself up towards the top of the field, while John Dickerman and John Dumas battle for the number 5 spot. Give it to Dickerman in the number 13. Up front, we're at the halfway point. 13 down, 12 to go. And Kyle Casper, second week behind the wheel of the Columbus Trail off of turn number 4. The 18 of Chris Gifford puts the CarQuest Dodge around and right back under yellow with 13 laps complete.
Well, Randy Clark was called for the assist. He's at the back as well in the number 93. The safety lights are out. 12 laps are on the board. Kyle Casper and Jeremy Lilly coming down on a turn 4. We're back in the lead.
One more time, they come up on the throttle down at the turn number 1. Look at Matt Bro in the Dodge, the number 20, trying to get away. 3 wide, just a hint off of turn number 4. 13 off complete, 12 down. Robin Bergman throws the EMI machine down to the inside. She's back up into the 3rd spot.
John Dumas did not have a good restart in the number 40. He lost 1 position to the number 88 of Kevin Casper. Now he loses another one to the 00 of Mike Becker. DeGasperi is coming on as well as Dumas is getting freight trained in that high groove. 10 to go this time by.
Off the corner they come. 15 laps up on the board. 10 remain. Robin Bergman and Matt Bro continue to go at it for 3rd and 4th. Give the advantage to Bergman down to the inside. Dickerman rounds out the top 5 with Kevin Casper 6th. 7th is the 00 of Mike Becker. Jerry DeGasperi up to 8th. John Dumas and Mark Hudson rounding out the top 10. John Dumas running right at the racetrack. Just barely able to hang on as Ian Maricot's battling for that 9th and 10th spot.
I think we saw the same thing at the exact same moment. Dickerman had fallen into the clutches of Kevin Casper a lap ago as well, but John back on the gas. He was your winner 1 week ago, and right now he's hanging on to position number 5. Matt Blow in that outside group. We haven't seen a lot of Matt in that outside group this season, but that's where he is now alongside Robin Bergman as they go wheel to wheel for position number 3.
Bergman's able to keep the air-gas Chevy bodied machine down on the inside. The red and yellow Monte Carlo, number 81, sitting 3rd.
All kinds of loose that time. The 47 of Bill Bernard is now Mike Tasher attempting to overtake him from the high groove in the number 33. Bernard has his work cut out for him. A couple of cars right behind him, but at the front of the field, whoa, Jerry DeGasperi in the...
that was actually the 13 of John Dickerman who got a little crossed up off the corner. Mike Becker made a little bit of contact and Jerry got into him. That was the accordion effect. That was nothing intentional. Laps are winding down. 3 laps to go, and Kyle Casper looking for his second career late model win. Leads the pack off of 2. Here comes Matt Blow down to the inside of Robin Bergman. Whoa, he gets loose off of 2.
Matt tried the inside lane, nothing doing, and he almost went around in the process, but at the head of the class, smooth sailing for the 25-year-old former Sport Truck champ.
Fireworks on the racetrack between Matt Blow and Kevin Casper as they battle for 4th and 5th. Meanwhile, up front, Kyle Casper opens up the lead, leads the pack off of turn number 2. Further off of turn number 3, the 93 of Randy Clark goes around, and we're going to go with a green-white checker. Philly is strong. Once we go green and they get some rhythm going, Kyle Casper has been able to open up some distance between he and Jeremy and the rest of the field. But now with the green-white checker finish, hang on, boys and girls, because this one's about to get fun.
Otto's his first came back in September 23rd of last year.
Off the corner they come, green flag is out, and Jeremy Lilley puts a Ford Fusion even with Kyle Casper. Battle for the lead, last lap.
Here they come, white flag. Kyle Casper gets the position away from the 3 of Lilley, and Kevin Casper advances to the inside. Kevin Casper, you got the brothers running, and nose to tail with Lilley back to 3rd. Brawl gets the spot away from Robin Bergman. Checkered flag in the air. It's a 1-2 finish for the Caspers. Kyle takes the feature win.
Kyle taking down his second career late model win, and as he came down into turn number 1, spun the car around. The trunk lid came off the car, but how about that, ladies and gentlemen? A former champion of the Seacon Sports Truck Division finds himself a new groove here this evening as he rolls down to the start-finish line. Let's send it down to Todd Baptista.
Kyle Casper shuts down the engine in the Columbus Oil Kid Motorsports McCallum chassis. Nats Racing Engines number 7 comes to victory lane for the second time in the late models, first time in 2007. The 2002 Sport Truck Champion getting unbuckled now. Here he comes out of the car. How about a round of applause for Kyle Casper? First feature win of the season. Kyle, congratulations. Welcome back to victory lane.
Thank you very much. I'd like to thank John Hayes, Carolina, Billy, all the guys in the crew, Kenny, Matt, my dad, George Turgeon, my crew chief, my sponsors, Columbus Oil, Nats Racing Engines, McCallum Chassis. I'd like to thank a lot of people, my mother, everyone who comes here with me every week and cheers me on. Thank you very much.
Kyle, I got to ask you, you were following Mike Becker for a while. Jerry went to the outside. You went to the inside. Tell us about that.
It was either a make it or break it move. I figured they were going to send me to the rear. They did, and they gave me it back. I was shocked. I don't know. It's racing, though. You never know what's going to happen.
But it was a good move. You're going back to victory lane, taking Kid Motorsports to their very first career win. Congratulations, Kyle Casper. Feature win. He'll be headed up to the Victory Lane area. You can stop up and have a photo with